Well, a week after the deadly school bus crash in Bastrop County, today authorities arrested the truck driver involved, Jerry Hernandez, charged with criminally negligent homicide. The victims killed in the crash are 5-year-old Ulysses Rodriguez Montoya, a Tom Green Elementary pre-K student, and 33-year-old Ryan Wallace, a PhD student at the University of Texas. He was driving behind the bus.
Video from that school bus shows the moments when the concrete truck crossed the center line of SH-21 in Bastrop County and hit that bus. And according to court documents, authorities claim Hernandez admitted to smoking marijuana and consuming cocaine within 24 hours of the crash.
KXAN's Sarah Alshed takes us through his employment history and his history of drug tests and the federal database meant to help prevent situations like this.
A history of drug violations allegedly going unchecked.
It sounds like this might have been a failure.
According to court documents, Jerry Hernandez, the concrete truck driver involved in a crash with a Hays CISD school bus, previously tested positive for drugs years before last week's crash. In documents obtained by KXAN, the Department of Public Safety says Hernandez told troopers he used cocaine and marijuana the night before and the morning of the crash. But the affidavit goes further. It says back in 2020, Hernandez refused a reasonable suspicious test with the company he was driving for at the time.
That's considered the same as a positive. They have to go through an extensive program with a substance abuse professional like myself in order for them to be cleared to return to safety-sensitive duties.
Rob Rainey, a substance abuse professional, says when that happens, a person must then pass a test to return back to work.
After that, over the first year, he has to have at least 6 tests. A minimum of 6.
According to the affidavit, follow-up tests for Hernandez showed he tested positive for marijuana in 2022 and cocaine in 2023. DPS said in the report, because of that, his driving status should currently be prohibited. However, authorities add he is still marked as eligible in the state's commercial driver license system. That's because under federal law, driver's licensing agencies aren't required to downgrade CDL statuses until November of this year. DPS added Hernandez's drug test history already shows up here on the Federal Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse database. It is a tool that gives employers and government agencies real-time access to information about CDL, drug and alcohol program violations.
It's there to protect the public, checks when a driver applies for a job, if he has any violations or has a history of violations, or if he's clean.
But according to court documents, the owner of the company that operates the concrete truck involved in last week's school bus crash did not verify Hernandez's CDL or his status through the database before hiring him as a driver.
Under the regulations, he should have checked it before he hired the driver. Had the regulations been followed as they were intended, this might not have happened.
Sarah Alshed, KXAN News.
And KXAN reached out to the concrete truck company owner and the company's attorney. We will let you know when we hear back from them. He was arrested today, and authorities also revealed Hernandez was arrested for an unrelated bond violation on a separate warrant out of Hays County. We will have continuing coverage on the court documents and the crash investigation right now at KXAN.com. Going in depth, cocaine produces an intense, short-lived high but can linger in your body for weeks or even longer. Experts with the American Addiction Center say the drug can be detected in saliva and blood 2 days after last use, and it can be detected in your hair months or even years later. That's because metabolism, weight, frequent use of the drug, or drinking while taking cocaine can all influence how long it stays in a person's body.